Caesars Superdome. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They motion Bateman over right. On the handoff, Allen. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. From the red zone now. And that's a Washington touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He lets a heater go deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniels now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints have it now on his 8th pick of the year. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Rattler back to throw. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. Looking to throw, Rattler. He connects downfield on 4th. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. We've got a close one here. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Rattler. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints parlay the interception into points. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the...
He's throwing for it! Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete! And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. This is Allen on the give. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 42. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now Daniels to throw. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders take a slim 2-point lead.
14, Saints 12. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Rattler to the air now. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down, Washington.
Back now, pressure on its way. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the... This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing is Rattler. He puts some juice on a deep... That's cut at the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Rattler. He's on the move. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Allen, the motion man left. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from...
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again! Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are...
And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked at the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll stick with the ground game here. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They motion Bateman over right. It's Allen again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
They're so close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. Catch made by Allen. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
And they pick him off again. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So it's second down coming up. Rattler setting to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got Shaheed. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the gun on third down. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints push their lead further to start the half. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead up to 12. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. This is Allen. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Right back to Allen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Daniels from the pistol. Oh, brother, it's another interception. To the races, middle of the field. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Daniels coming back after that pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd down and 10. Daniels forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Hauled in left side. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And they pick him off again! Mike Sainristil makes the play! Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Breaks through, and he might break away. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Saints get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to... They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning the tight end now. They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing now, off play action. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Allen. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Stop him before he gets much on the return.
You can almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
Flush down out to his left. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. They go play action on 1st. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
This pass caught by Allen. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings them to 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10.
Rattler back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Counter give to Kamara. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Man in motion, out of the slot. It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints looking at a 14-0 record. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Rattler gets this one to Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans! Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. And what a hit there. Ouch, he faced the price for moving the chains that time. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Daniels. Gets this to Bateman. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again, Daniels to the air. It's caught, Eckler. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
Play fake here, Daniels. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up. They send Samuel right. Now Daniels off the play action. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Need this to force over. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints make the interception on what is the final play of this game.